I have turned into my biggest op. And, this is a very serious topic because imagine turning into the person you hated the most. So, if you're wondering what I did something so out of character. I really hate people, like, I don't hate people who do it, but I hate me doing it. For me, it's the worst thing I can do. I don't know why. But basically, I've done something very, very bad. And I will show you what I did. Ooh, look at it. I cooked. Okay? And not like just fucking, put noodles into the pan and just let them cook. No, I literally did this shit for 45 minutes, if not longer. And I don't know why. I don't know how I did it. Because I hate cooking. I hate literal cooking. Because obviously, I cook from time to time. But I also get cooked, like, for example, yesterday, like I said. So, basically, the progression of the story from the last few days is I will get cooked, turned into I got cooked, obviously, into I am now the cook. I guess the progression is pretty good, I'd say. But, anyways, let's talk about something else that I've realized yesterday in the evening. Because, sometimes I have the ability to read minds. And basically, not literally, but like, I just get a feeling of knowing what the other person is gonna say, or even thinks right now, or does, or will do. No, hold up. Basically, I get a feeling of what the other person will do, will say, or thinks. But it doesn't, like, not all the time, just sometimes, just sometimes. And that is crazy, actually. That's crazy. Like, how the fuck am I able to do it, right? So I thought a bit about it. And basically, what I think is, sometimes it depends on, the vibe, the context also, and how well I know the person. Um, and if I know the person better, then I think I can, like, guess what they're thinking more, obviously. But, like, basically, if you. No, basically, no, hold up, okay. You have to, um, damn, I can't speak. So, the reason why I even say this is because, well, obviously, everyone sometimes can guess people's minds, or can sometimes, I don't know, guess what they're thinking or what they're about to say. Obviously, everyone can theoretically do it, but I do it not like it's not a rare event for me, because, like, in the last week or so, if not even more, I've done it so many times, and I, like, that got me thinking, how the fuck am I able to do it? And so I have, like, kind of thought about it and wrote down what you could do if you want to perhaps learn it. So basically, not again. Basically, fuck this. Okay, so because I am also able to do it over text now, and obviously I started with only being able to do it in real life, but now I sometimes even get the energy, like, I sometimes just feel it, that the other person is about to say this or thinks this. I just get a feeling. So basically, it's difficult to explain. And anyways, you want to start in real life, obviously, since it's way easier, because you like over text, you just see the message. Sometimes the emojis too, but if there are no emojis, then it's even harder. But in real life, you see the body language, you feel the conversation vibe, I don't know, you can look at them, you can just like perceive so many more things. And yeah, that's why you want to start in real life. Basically, fuck this. Why am I saying basically, man? Okay. Anyways, I'm out of breath again, man. I think the way that I started was because my youth was in Corona, or like the pandemic was during my youth. That's why during it I was really I only made friends online and not really in real life, obviously. But that also kind of led to my social skills not being developed at all. So when I came back to school, I just chilled with like one friend, for two years or even longer. And if he was sick, then fuck, you know what I'm saying? But since last year, I have made a lot more friends. This year too, a lot more friends. And so yeah, basically, no, not again. Okay, you have to imagine, like, like I said, I didn't have any social skills, so I had no friends. That's why I focused, because the friends that I did have were not really quality people, and or like they were just not interested, basically. Okay. So whenever I tried to get to know new people, I obviously engaged in conversations, but when I noticed that they did not have any interest, or not as much as me, then I obviously stopped trying to get to know them. And that is the first thing you should do if you want to kind of also get this ability that I apparently have. So that sounds really arrogant. Anyways, what I started with first was basically just, no, not basically, was just, I tried to, in real life, I tried to, or I learned about what signs there are to know if a person is interested in the conversation, except for like the very obvious when I give short answers, So also like body language and other things, tone, everything, and like the vibe they give off, So that's what I did first, and then I just rinsed and repeat. Basically, I just practiced. And obviously I improved myself, so I had actually, I don't know, now I like, if I compare myself with the person I was before self-improvement, I really only talked about video games and maybe anime, but now I have so many more things I can talk about, just because I read books, because I educate myself on some topics. So yeah, it's also an important part if you want to meet people, obviously. Yeah. And damn, what do you do after that? I didn't write it down. I thought I wrote way more down, but I didn't. So you want to start with basically practice in real life. You want to know, step one is getting information. So how do you know if they're interested or not? Step two is trying to get them interested, Step three is just practice, basically talking with people. Yes, I'm a firm believer that you learn best by doing. So instead of like spending 100 hours on theory, it would be way better, in my opinion, if you spend 100 hours on practice. So yeah, because I just think it's way better to learn. I mean, obviously you should know some theory to even get started, but like you don't need to spend that much time on it, you know. Then I practiced, and then I don't know. Maybe a factor for this was also that read a few books on influencing people's behavior and other shit. Also, like psychology of selling, basically. Just a lot of psychology stuff. Because I was interested in. Because it's an interesting topic, you know, and I like. I don't know, I just. To me, it's very interesting to influence other people's behavior. Like, you can I don't know, maybe it's also connected that I like helping people because in order to help them you have to influence them in some way, because if you just give them the answer, then that's not really going to help them. It may even hurt them, you know, the same as a child, right? If you always give the child, I don't know, if you always protect the child from every danger there is, then the child will, it won't progress as much because people grow in uncomfortable and dangerous situations. I mean, like, obviously don't put your kid out alone and don't give him food or whatever, but like, if he climbs that tree, let him climb it, you know, don't be like, no, it's dangerous, you know. That's basically what I'm saying. I don't know why. Anyways, I had a really good thought, like before I said this whole tree kid thing, but now I don't anymore. That's that's life. So, influencing people's behaviors. Maybe I will remember it. Influencing people's behaviors. I read a book. I read a few books. Psychology. Psychology of selling. I don't remember. So, anyways, I think that also played a part in why I was like, or how I was able to do it, you know. And I think really then it just turned into, like, it's just ingrained in my subconscious mind, like I just do it from time to time, you know. It just instinctively comes to me because I also voice my thoughts, which is also a great thing that I think, which is also a thing that I, which is also a thing that more people should do, like just voicing their thoughts. Right, I also said this in a recent episode, anyways. Um, yeah, so if you want to kind of have these moments where, right, I remember, it was something about helping. Hold up, helping people, right? You need to influence them in some way. You need to influence them in some way to help them. Because let's say I like two types of people, right? Um, the one person who okay, one kid, right? You always tell the answer of the math homework to that kid. So he won't think for himself. He will always, whenever he needs to think, he will just ask you. That will not develop his math skills. That will just give him an easy way out. And then there's this other kid, and you give him hints, but you don't say the the answer. Like you remind him of some rules or whatever. You just give him some hints so that he for himself can get the realization. So yeah, that may be also like helping people may also be connected as to why I was interested in this topic, a reason why I can do it decently enough now, right? So that is that. So yeah, I don't know. I definitely had a genius thought just now, but I forgot it. So, anyways, I turned into my op. I do not like this. I really turned into my op. Looks good like you. I am such a smooth talker, you know? I am such a. Yeah, right. I don't know if I said it, but like, if anyone aside from that one person is watching this video, because you already knows, I have programmed my mind into being the most random thing in my life. So basically, not again. Okay, so why am I fucking doing this? Okay, most random thing in my life, because I was boring for most of my life since, like I said, I had social skills and shit, and it is way better to just be random, you know. It's way better to be random than, like, also when it comes to girls, like, it's way better to be random than just ask the same questions on repeat, you know. So how was your day, how are you, like, obviously that is also needed, but like, you cannot deepen a bond with a person if all you ask is some superficial ass questions like, how are you, how was your day, you know. You do it too obviously, but like, you get me. You need to, you need to be anything. You need to make them feel a wide range of emotions, basically. That is how people, like, right. I also read this in a book. Basically, it just said you have to make people feel good so that they associate good feelings with you and like you. But when it comes to girls, you need to, like, do it also on a broader range. You don't just want to make them feel good, because, like, that's also the same in storytelling. You don't want to tell a story that is just funny, because that is the job of a comedian. And funny things, like, they don't they don't they don't hit your heart, you know. They are funny, yes, but you may forget about them a week later or even a day later. But real stories, like, that touch your heart, that make you cry, that make you laugh at the same time, that make you angry, that make you feel so many emotions, these stories are the best ones, because you will remember these moments. And that is the same with girls, basically. So, just so you know, maybe I should have actually. This would have been such a great topic, actually, just to this whole thing. But no one's gonna watch, because everyone clicks off after 1 minute, except for one person, obviously. Oh my god. Anyways, so yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I need to do tomorrow's video about this, because it's actually a great lesson. Like, start this whole storytelling and go. That's actually, damn. See what I mean? Because also, like, that's why you should voice your thoughts out, or write them down at least, because some of them really are fucking genius. This is so valuable, what I just said. Damn. Crazy. Proud of myself. Oh my god. Yeah, but it come on, you gotta give it to me. It was good. It was damn. I'm really impressed by this. I just spitted some straight up spat some bars. Some real value. And now I'm going back to yapping. But anyways, that's also like part of the process, you know, just yapping, and then at one point you get a genius thought. And that's where you dig deeper into that thought, you know, just like I just whoa. Just like I did. Because I was yapping, got deeper into that thought, and boom. A chain reaction. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm basically only waiting to, like, for my food to be done. I think it should be done in like 20 minutes, or I hope at least, man. I'm hungry. Also, like I'll go out to play some soccer with my friends, so it is what it is. And I actually can't be out that long today. I really need to pre-edit some videos again because I've only two pre-edited right now, and one I have to upload today, and I don't know if I have time tomorrow. I really need to edit them again, and then I also like kind of should learn for maths exam, so nah, fuck maths. You know what I'm saying? Gotta focus on the things that will actually get me somewhere, not fucking school. School won't get me anywhere. So yes, yes. That's why I would say goodbye. See you next time.